And it's Transformation Tuesday. You are taking a look at Ben Kelly, who reached out to Charles DeAngelo hoping to turn his life around. And in less than 2 years, he lost 300 pounds. Drum roll, please. Here he is now, Ben. Oh my goodness, congratulations. You look incredible.
Thank
Please
you very much.
take a seat. We are so thrilled to have you here today. I mean,
My pleasure to be here.
What
Thank you.
did you just even feel like just seeing that photo and then seeing you stand here?
Two different people.
Two different people. My goodness.
Not in terms of looks, but just in terms of energy and confidence. It's amazing, the transformation.
Yes. Okay, so let's dive into this.
Sure.
First, what made you decide to reach out to Charles?
Sure. So the summer of 2022, I went on vacation with my family to the Grand Canyon, and I ended up getting like altitude sickness that really compounded on top of my weight issues. And I ended up just missing out on a lot of the sightseeing, just being bedridden for a couple of days until I could finally go out and visit.
Wow.
But then, just talking to my parents, my mom had heard of Charles before, so she encouraged me to reach out to him, and I still put it off for too long. But luckily, my dad was my little Jiminy Cricket, my conscience in my ear. He kept saying, "Hey, have you talked to Charles yet? You talked to Charles yet?" And eventually, I finally did, and you can see the results.
And thankfully so. I mean, that was just to have those little people in our ear to encourage us to take care of ourselves and to go and maybe take a risk, something that could be scary.
It was,
to take something like that. Okay, so what about Charles worked? What was it about his program?
Yeah, so it's the 3 pillars. It was the food, the exercise, and the mindset.
Okay.
And it was, the exercise really gets you wanting to eat right, and then he gives you a structured food program that really helps. What I found is that there's a lot of food noise that was in my life before I started with Charles, where all I thought about for half the day was food. What was I going to eat? What was I going to have for breakfast, lunch, dinner? What was I going to snack on that night? When I was on Charles's eating program, I found that with following his structured program, it really reduced the amount that I was thinking about food because I knew exactly what I was going to eat at what times of the day. It was the same food over and over again. It kind of took that emotional aspect out of it, of eating, and it just really helps keep me on track.
Really changed your relationship with it, especially for the long term, right? I mean, being able to maintain this. Okay, so let's talk about your life now. You said it's not just the transformation of the look, but everything's different. How has your life changed?
The amount of energy that I have, the confidence that I have has gone up astronomically. The fact that I can, before I could barely walk up the stairs without getting winded. Now I can do the Stairmaster for 15 minutes. It's a huge improvement to my life. And I just find myself wanting to get outside, go hiking, just get out in nature much more than, before.
And enjoy those vacations, right?
Absolutely.
Enjoy those.
Go back to the Grand
vacations.
Canyon one of these days.
Yes, of course. Well, thank you so much for being here today and sharing your story. And we're going to be like Ben's parents. We're going to get in your ear. So if you are wanting to make a change, be sure to reach out to Charles DeAngelo. All that information to give him a call is right there on your screen.